Hey guys and gals, we're called Parquet and we're from New York City. We're so happy to be down south here in Nashville playing on WNXP. That's 91.1 FM on your dial. Nashville's music experience. I'd like to thank WNXP for inviting us to come play on the airwaves for you guys. We're going to be playing tonight at the Cannery Ballroom right here in Nashville. Come on out. We're going to be playing with Imdu Mokhtar from Niger. We'll have t-shirts for sale, records. Come support. This song that we're going to play is called Walking at a Downtown Pace. It's off of our new record, Sympathy for Life, which I'm sure WNXP is spinning nonstop. Again, we're Parquet Courts from New York City.
Tasting on the drinks that I consume. We turn the smile on an unmasked friend as we take streets on a walk down as I want to avoid. Fight temptation, walk at a downtown pace and cherish the crowds that once made me act so annoyed. Sometimes I wonder how long till I'm replacing one. Surprised to learn what you could let loose. One didn't need it, not getting either one, and planning in the future at the time we used to. Big kind of movie, a sandwich from a screen. Yeah, how many days in life will I spend underground? Hours in total, as many as it takes, and how many ways of feeling lousy have I found? Lately encountered, I found a reason to taste. Bringing out the tide of the platform one, begging not to go extreme to all those inside. Many times now have I walked into that room with blood shining through purple film combined sound from the corner that you use yourself to tune. Like a piano, well tuned to walking slowly, socks on the carpet while some kid watches my shoes. Feeling the sunlight, a bolt of lightning, house of dreams. You were once my cure for New York City blues. Is this the final? Will you be on the other side? Waiting there for me. Nothing left to worry. Casting my claim to all like the most
Well, that felt about right.
Yeah.
Felt like a real music experience here in Nashville.
I thought I was listening to the CD.
Rhythm starts a memory. It's sad, our goodbye sound nostalgia. Your chord swung me from an old hollow tree. I'm living like a vagabond that just can't decide when to leave. With roots are in the rhythm to my mood it swings. I found even is impossible to keep. Every day starting up a balanced beam. Still you're steady with me, always carrying the melody. Smiling all the while, the paint chips off like my masterpiece. Images contained, not the lens of frames, recalled to my mind before I fall asleep. A list of regrets, there's no place to be. I'm coming in late, but I'll never modulate us to a minor key. I'm smiling all the while, the paint chips off of my Mardi Gras beats.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Fellas, that sounded real smooth.
Yeah, I'd like to. Maybe we should get a copy of that.
Yeah, I know some people that might be interested.
We can get it airdropped. I'm really into airdrop right now.
Yeah.
Hey guys and girls out there, you're listening to WNXP 91.1 FM, Nashville's home of the rock. We're Parquet Courts from New York City, just passing through town. WNXP invited us to come through and play some songs for you, and we're real tickled to be here. This next song is called Watching Strangers Smile.
I'm Jason Moon Wilkins. You're watching us here at WNXP. We're in the Sonic Cathedral, and here with me from Parquet Courts, Andrew Savage.
That's right.
Who also has been demonstrating his DJ skills, and really we could flip this if you want, you know, if you have questions.
Hey, Jason, thanks so much for being here today. What time did you get to town?
Yeah, you know, we were in Birmingham last night. Tough show.
What's your favorite thing to do when you're in Nashville? You got any haunts that you like to go to?
Chicken related, biscuit related.
Just anything. Just
anything.
Give us a Nashville story.
Well, you know, I was a Christian puppeteer in high school. So, unbeknownst to most people, Nashville is one of the places that produces puppets for lots of shows. So I like to go out there and reminisce.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, and true, sort of. Andrew, you have a new record. It is wonderful, and we have been playing the heck out of it, even though you said that in a way that implied that we don't.
No, that wasn't the implication. I was sure that was the reason we were here.
Yes, you were absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And known as this dynamic live band that we haven't had a chance to see you guys in a while here in Nashville. You've been back on the road. Now you talk about, you know, what to do in these off times. And I wonder, like, you know, I remember being out on the road and you look forward to these off days. Is that something that now that you've been back out on the road, are you getting any off days? You get to do anything, or have you been sort of hemmed in by, you know, the nature of trying to tour in a pandemic?
Well, this isn't an off day. We're playing tonight, but we have had one. It was in Athens, Georgia. It was fine. You know, I don't know. I like to keep playing. I like to play. Like, you know, I don't consider it work. Like, if we don't have a show that night, like, it's like, what do I do with myself? You know, I mean, there's things to do, of course, and it's nice to have off days and, you know, certain cities maybe where you got a lot of friends and stuff. But I like to play, and especially since there hasn't been a lot of playing in the last few years, so I'm not counting my off days yet.
Right. Well, you've been here a few times to Nashville, and I remember, you know, hearing about the show when you guys played Third Man. You played the Live on the Green event. Any particular show or moment that stands out, either, you know, on the stage, off the stage?
You know, we played in Nashville real early, like 2012, on the first tour we ever did. That Max, you know, drove and I booked it, and it was right after our second record, Light Up Gold, came out, and that was the space that it was in no longer exists. It was some DIY space, and it was with the band Knots from Memphis, who became good friends, and we played a lot of shows with them over the years, and so I met a lot of cool people that I know in Nashville at that show. So that would be one of my favorite Nashville memories, I think. That would have been December 2012, I think.
Yeah, there was a big DIY element there. And it, you know, like a lot of places, especially after what happened in San Diego, some of those places came under more scrutiny. So you came at an interesting and unique time, you know, to be able to still participate in that.
Yeah, it's happening everywhere for sure.
Yeah. Well, obviously, like you said, there's been this whole stretch of not being able to play live music. You guys were able to make a record. I wonder, in the making of it, the writing of it, did it change even your process, you know, from germination of idea to completion?
No, because it was all done before, you know, everything went down. Yeah, we recorded it. We got back from recording the last session in March, the first week of March of 2020.
Okay.
So it changed real quick after that. I kind of associate this record with just the kind of the before times, right. You know,
Yeah.
Because right after we got done making it, things just changed pretty dramatically, and the world immediately seemed very dangerous. And so especially when I look back on the last session we did with John Parrish in the UK, it just seems like this kind of, because we weren't really looking at the news either. It really was a startling thing when we came back. I just look at that as kind of a very innocent moment, even though, you know, the world was already pretty corrupted by that point. But it was just like, it was the before times. It was this very nice atmosphere we were in making this record and doing this session in the English countryside. And then I find myself at Kennedy Airport going through customs on the way back, and I'm just like, half the people have a mask, and I'm like, guess I better get a mask. You know?
Yeah.
And then I got COVID.
Almost all the folks I know that were touring in Europe at that time that came back. Yeah. That was a pretty common story, sadly. Well, in between then, obviously, the focus right now is this new record. Have you guys been able to get together to write, to work on things at all? Or has it been kind of, hurry up and wait?
Yeah. We have, for sure. And we even toured a bit last year too, in the fall. So, things seemed pretty normal in New York last summer. It seemed like the first, wave, I guess, had passed, and I saw all the guys, and we got together, and then Omicron happened. But it seems like things are. I mean, we're playing now, so it seems like things are starting to come back.
Yeah,
I guess the way it was ish.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, we're going to define normal from here on out.
Yeah. Exactly.
So one of the people who's not here today is a huge fan of yours, Emily Young, who usually runs this space.
Cool.
I was asking her while she was down there, I said, what would you want to know, from the band? And it's something I did as well right before, we launched this station in a pandemic, during lockdown.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And so a lot of challenges there. And one of the things was right before we did it, I was going through this whole process of getting off of social media, getting into the whole idea of digital minimalism and things like that. And then we did this. And so I found it very difficult to completely unplug from it. But you guys don't really do much on that front. First, I guess the choice behind that, and has that been difficult at all, or, during this last little stretch?
Well, if you asked our record company, they would probably tell you it's difficult because they would prefer if we were on it.
Yeah.
But at this point, we just haven't been on it for so long. It would be weird if we jumped in at, over 10 years into being a band. It was an option from day one.
Yeah. And
we didn't go for it. And some of us, I don't have any social media. Some people in the band do, but nobody's really that into it, and nobody wants to, manage a social media account in the band. We all do a lot for the band already. I do all the artwork for the records and shirts and stuff, and so I'm not trying to add another responsibility of doing social media. And also, I don't know. There's the list of great bands, nay musicians, that had wonderful careers without social media is a very long one. And I don't know. I think we've done pretty okay not having it, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here talking to you on WNXP 91.1, and we've played on TV shows, and so I don't know what it would do for us, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's fair, and that's it would be the greatest festival of all time. All the people who aren't on social media. We'll pull that together. So last one, something that did, make its rounds on social media last year. You were on the former President Barack Obama's playlist, along with your touring mate Mdu Mokhtar.
Oh, cool!
It's a good list. Because you're not on social media, how did that information arrive to you, and what was your response when that happened?
My friend Hope texted me, and I mean, I was like, is this real?
Right.
And she was like, yeah. And because I didn't know that he posted a playlist. I mean, I don't know. Does he listen to us? I don't know. I don't know what to believe. Does he listen to us? Does he have a savvy intern that knows what's hot? I don't know. Maybe if he had closed Guantanamo like he said he would, I'd have been a bit more flattered, but yeah, cool. I mean, anybody can like our music,
Yes, it is still free-ish country.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for taking the time.
No, of course.
Grateful to have you back in Nashville, and hope to see you back here soon.
Absolutely, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.